we're going to be at this angle then. Not what I intended to do. Everything's unplugged. Oh. Hi, Brian. On. Keep shit the way I want it. I'm cooking. Got my chicken out. I got it room temperature. It's chicken thighs. So, put you right there. Put my crock pot in. Got a big pack of chicken because we're going to get 2 meals out of this chicken. But the initial preparation is going to be the same. So it's chicken thighs. So I want to go in here and I'm going to open them all up. Open the thighs. Very sexy. Because you know the thighs are all like folded up like that in the package, but when they're boneless and skinless, you know, they cut them around the bony stuff so you can open them. You want to open them up to make sure they get seasoned evenly and all that. Wow, that's a big thigh. I noticed since thighs started getting more popular, their price is going up, which I don't understand why one part of the chicken costs more than any other part of the chicken, because you're going to get 2 of everything, you know. So let me wash my hands. Okay. So we're gonna put a tiny bit of salt. Just a tiny bit because there's gonna be salt added to the mixture after it's cooked when we were preparing our meals. Because tonight we're making like chicken avocado wrap, and tomorrow I'm making sort of like a not really a soup. It's going to be a thick chicken verde thing where we just kind of have it with tortillas any way you want. So it's pretty much going to be almost a similar dinner taste profile wise. I'm going to add some garlic powder. Some black pepper. Onion powder. Helping of that. I like a little bit of sage in anything with poultry, so a little bit of sage. Okay. So a little bit of accent. That to me, accent gives that restaurant kind of flavor to food. And then some cumin. And then we want to just kind of toss the chicken around a little bit so the flavors get mixed together. And we want to turn this on. Okay. All right. I'm not going to add any kind of liquid to that. If I was doing chicken and dumplings or something like that, I would add liquid, but I'm not going to do dumplings in here, so we're just going to leave it like that. Okay. So I've got all this filling that came in a box, just this paper. I'm going to be using this for a look I have in mind, so I haven't thrown that away yet. I got some groceries to put away, but we'll do that later. I got some. Oh, let me wake Marshall up. Marshall, you got your food in here. I didn't put it. I don't want it to get cold. Okay. All right. Get my frozen Coke out of here. Yeah. There's some big bowl of guacamole too if you want some of that. There's a lot of avocado good for your liver. But we're also having avocado with our dinner tonight. Okay. I'm gonna be doing. I'm on a live stream, Marshall. I'm gonna be doing a project outside. Let's see. Don't have any duck visitors. Okay. My tank out here. Let me get. All right, we're gonna do a. Hold on. Use this bag. Ow! Damn it! No! Okay. Alright. At the pool. So I'm gonna sit here on the ground. So bugs like to bite me, so I'm probably gonna get a couple bug bites on me. But that's okay. So let me show you what I'm doing. So you can see. I'm going to spray paint this kind of gray chrome. Hopefully it's gray. It doesn't really matter. These are my pins for my pinhead look. One end is going to be used for the anchor, and the other end is just to look like the tip of a nail. Ooh, last night we saw the most beautiful owl out here. Okay. Okay. Over there. All right. Cool. Let's see. Need a screwdriver. Awesome. Use a butter knife. Yep, it feels like something bit my eyeball. Come on, Tina. You can. Tina. Tina, say hello. Tina. come here. Tina, come here. There we go. Okay, just pop it off of there. This box is from Strawberry Hill, the cake company that sent Amber Lynn cakes that she got so pissed off about. We might talk about her later. Not in this live, but I'll talk about her in a video. I need to pop something against this so it won't fall over. Alright. And I'm just going to spray while they're in here because they're going to fly everywhere. I know it's terrible, but I love the smell of spray paint. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't want them falling out of here. And we want to keep them shaken up because we don't want them sticking together. When we unstick them, it's going to peel that paint off. Okay, they look pretty well coated to me. Maybe one more. Okay, that should do it. That should do it. Okay. Okay, Tina. Back inside. Back inside. Come on. All right. All of Marshall's friends that he communicates with online, you know, all the video game systems and everything online. I don't know what they're called. I'm so old. I'm so out of touch. They all think I'm a serial killer because every time I go in his room when he's talking to them, it's always something like, I gotta wash the sticky blood off of me. Or, does this look like real intestines? Or something like that. You know, so they're like, what is that insane woman doing in there? What did she do? So we're getting ready for a few projects. Here. I have my clicker ended up being really, really popular, and I'm very pleased with that. Very pleased. That makes me very happy. Oh, I want to show you my new glasses. They are the right strength, plus they got the blue blocker. Which I guess I don't really need that, but you know, that's what I got. So I'm also going to do, hopefully sooner rather than later, I'd like to do it tonight. Beaker. I'm going to do a beaker. Look, you know Beaker from the Muppet Show. Because I figure I don't have to do a mask. I can just draw as much as I can. But first I have to see if I can find a nose I like for him. I think it's over here. If I still have it. Hopefully I didn't throw it away. If it's not thrown away, I just have to make it another one, and that's not that big of a deal. I just have drawers and drawers and drawers and shelves and shelves and shelves filled with makeup and makeup products and makeup tools and A lot of them are unopened. Okay, so I have my hair. Okay. I love these little Halara sports. I'm gonna buy a couple more pair, I think. Okay, so this is my beaker nose, and I made it to shape my. Is that right? Okay, so I made it to shape mine to the shape of my nose, so that's perfect. And now, be right back. I'm just gonna go have Marshall look something up for me. This is gonna be my beaker hair, but I don't know. Okay. We may be having a slight delay because, you know, he's got those big bulging eyes. And since I made the nose out of clay, I kind of feel like I should do the eyes out of clay too. But let's try something first. Because it just, if I paint them on, they're not going to be bulgy, but the nose is going to be bulgy. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not going to do it that way because his eyes don't have a lot of detail like a human eye. They're just big white balls with black spots in the middle. So I'm going to take some of this form clay right here. Ping pong balls would have been useful to do this with. Foam balls would have been nice if they would have had that rough edge. They wouldn't be smooth like little eyeballs. You gotta take the foam clay and roll it out, and you can take a bit of water to help smooth it out. Water is good for smoothing it out. I probably really only need to make like half eyes because I'll have one here and one over here. But if I try to cut this in half, it's just gonna make it to help smooth it out. clay than this. This is, I mean, it's both air dry clay. Okay, so I'm just a little bit, and that will help smooth that clay out some. This is all just being attached with spirit or liquid latex. Carefully taking this paintbrush and making a hole in it and trying not to lose this. Uh-oh. Let me try that again, but this time I'm going to wet the paintbrush. Looks pretty good. It's not perfectly smooth, but so I watched last night. That was brilliant. Okay, so we're gonna wet our brush, and I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull it out. A couple times. What? I'm gonna try something, and if it doesn't work, I just start over. No big deal. I'm gonna wet my tool. Clay in half. That's not working for me. All right, so we're just gonna make 2 balls and make the eye holes the paint with wet paint brushes, and hopefully I'll be able to see a little out of them. See, put this here, this guy here, there. It's gonna work. Oh, it just stuck to that. Maybe I should leave it that way. We'll see. Let me make my other eye. This clay is wonderful. I think, for my taste, it's a little expensive. I think I got this tub for like $14, maybe $1 less or $1 more. I don't know. But I use it a lot, so it's worth it for me. So that's about the same size. Okay. All right. Oh, well, that one turned out nice. But we're gonna use, I think we're gonna use a fatter thing to make the hole. Like, because we want to try and make it that I can see out of the hole. just have to, I think I need to make this one a little bit bigger. Just a little bit bigger. Then we'll work at placing those eye holes. Okay. We'll start with this one. And we just want to do it slowly. And every time we pull this out of the eye hole, we want to put it in the water again. We want to make sure it goes in and out nice and easy. Let me see if I can show you without them falling off. So I don't know if you can see there. Oh, see the eye holes there? We want them to go all the way through because my hope is that I'll be able to see at least a little bit. I couldn't find a lab coat, but I did find a white, like beach cover up that'll pass well enough for a lab coat, I think. Okay. Now I'm stabbing them in the back. Okay, yeah, so I'll be able to see a little bit out of that. So we're gonna, and I will paint the inside black, like around the walls, just so it'll look black, and I'll paint my eye black too. So we're gonna put this, I need it to dry on plastic so it won't stick. So we're gonna take, and I had all those freaking plastic bags, and of course, it's going to here, I want to use it to. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna throw it on the back of this Morphe because it's plastic and it won't stick. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna oil it down a little bit, my coconut oil, and then it definitely won't stick. Coconut oil. Get one of these, throw it in your makeup bag. Promise. You want to do that. Oh, look, they're starting to get deformed. They started flopping the wrong way. Okay. You want them to stay like that. Now I'm going to lay them on the way I want them to look. And then I'll probably also paint them white. But anyway, here they are. We'll let that dry off. Only takes 24 hours to dry. So let me tidy up after myself. I do have a huge mess in here to clean. All right. Oh, I got an itch. So I wanted to make the mask from the Black Phone. I think that's a great scary mask. I'm thinking of doing that with clay, but I think I want to do that with Sculpey, maybe. But I need a lot of it to make it. And because what I want to do is I want to make, not Sculpey, Sculpin, because I want to make it and then build the mask over it. Or I can just build the mask with tissue and with latex. I could always do that. In my opinion, that's a more difficult way to do it, but that's the only way I've ever made masks before was with, now I like the polyurethane foam, but if you need a really smooth finish, I don't know if that's the best one to use for a mask like the Black Phone mask. Because polyurethane, it dries a little bit rough, but I do think that would be great for creating it would be great to create like a big brain alien or something, like from that one movie. Was that Mars Attacks? I don't know. But let me show you my monsters. Now this area I'm going to show you is a mess, but I just want to show you my monsters. Okay, so there's the Demogorgon, and you can see my Looksee right there, and there is my Clicker, and there is Sam from Trick or Treat, and you can see a little bit of the mask from, like, the mask from, one of the nurses in Silent Hill, and then I've got a pig mask and a Wendigo mask I'm also making. The Wendigo mask is not finished yet because I've been working on it for so long because I keep changing my mind about things I want to do with it. You know. So, you know. Okay, so anyway, this is my beaker hair. So I think what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to make it really kind of tight. Probably trim it a little more. And I'm going to take a wig cap like this and put it on probably that one head up there. And ow! And put it on like that. Probably won't use this one because it's got, and then just kind of tease the hair up and like maybe hot glue it, not while it's on my head, but hot glue it up here, you know, something like that. But we will see. We'll see how I'm going to do that. So let's create an eye look while we're doing this, and I will be right back. Actually, I don't know if I want to do a heavy eye look right now because I need to run out to the store. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to go potty. So we're gonna try. Today we're gonna try the Morphe 2 Violet Vibes one. And I don't know, is anybody want to talk about number one? I don't know. Nobody's talking about it. God. With her essay claims. I'm gonna be making a video about that because I'm so hideously disgusted with her right now that with her. Oh my God, I just can't with her right now. Hi, T. You want to see Tina? Tina, come here. Tina, come. Baby over there. Let me get that baby. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. This is how she likes to hold her, like this. She likes to be held like that. She doesn't like it, and under here is okay. Fine. But she won't face anybody. If people like stop to talk to her, like if I'm carrying her, or if I'm walking her on a leash and people stop to talk to her, she'll climb up my body or try to. Then when I'm holding her, she'll do that. She won't look at the person. And all these other dogs are so friendly, and she's just like, no, I don't even want to see it. If I don't look at you, you don't exist. Oh, you like that. Inside my nose. You like that, aren't you? You can pet me. I'm just not going to look at you or acknowledge your existence. So go ahead and pet me. It's okay. Here's my butt. Pet it. She's such a good girl. There's a doggy, and I've talked about her before on our channel. She needs a forever home. She's a Chihuahua mix. She's 7 pounds. She's, I believe, 2 years old. She has a severely damaged leg and has to heal some other problems she has. Then the leg is going to be amputated, so she's going to have 3 legs. And I want her so bad. Her name is Veronica. I want her so bad. But Eric's like, no. Eric, I want her. He goes, no, because I don't care. But Eric was like, one day we were talking about peacock eggs, and I said I should get a peacock egg. You can order them. You can order just the, unfertilized eggs, or you could get a fertilized egg to raise. And he goes, you should get one and raise a peacock. And he goes, oh wait, I gotta watch what I say. Running around the house. Peacocks are my favorite. I love ducks. They're close to my favorite, but peacocks are my favorites. Love peacocks. I can't pick a favorite. I love them all. All the birds. We saw the most beautiful owl last night. Eric had to go to his work truck for something. He came in. He goes, there's an owl in the tree out there. So he took me out there to show it to me. He was big. He was gorgeous. Oh, he was so pretty. Owls are so amazing. Aren't they amazing, Tina? Brian. Brian, come here to Mama. You want a bacon strip? Brian, you want a bacon strip? Brian, you want a bacon strip? Come here. Come here. Come here, Brian. Yeah, right there. Come here, Brian. Brian, come over here. Bacon strip, come here. If you want a bacon strip, you gotta come over here. You want a bacon strip? Come here. Come here. No. You don't understand. I'll still give him one. Look how fogged up. I had to go outside for a minute, and that's how fogged up my glasses got. Yeah. cleaning up to do in this area. Because this isn't really that thick. Do I want to put like a ponytail holder in here? Spray it. Dollar Tree for something else. I was doing something else with it. I don't even remember what. And then I kept it because I thought this would be great for a beaker look. And if I take this band, easy. I mean, it's from the Dollar Tree. Yeah. Headband. Okay, we finally found something from the Dollar Tree that's not completely destructible bullcrap. That is completely useless. All right. Well, I'll just cut that off of there with some big scissors, but just here. Beaker hairdo. I think that'll be easier. Like that. Yeah, that'll work nicely. Oh, fuck. So it is still, even with that oil, it is sticking. But that's okay, we'll pry it off tomorrow. Let me try something. Let me just try something for my own amusement. Just for my own amusement. We're just gonna pretend that this is Beaker's nose. If I did a tiny face, I could do a tiny face Beaker probably. I don't know that that would work well. I believe that Beaker is actually, like, he looks like one of the bigger puppets, but I actually think he's a very small puppet because I think that the puppeteer is like, his fingers are in here and then, or maybe even like that, and then his hands are this, and then his hands are probably taped together. These fingers are probably taped together in there. And these are his hands. And this. Yeah, I don't. I'll have to research that. I don't think this is a big puppet. You know, when I was little and growing up, I always thought, you must be a big puppet. Muppet, I mean. My relationship with Beaker was fascinating because I loved him. I was always like, oh, Beaker. But at the same time, he scared me. You know? Where'd my water go? Let's use this water. I'm just curious. And I want to see if I could do the eyes with paint only. Like, if worse comes to worse and these clay eyes don't work out, which at this point it looks like it might be a fail. I just felt like it was real important to do the eyes like that since I made a 3D mask. Do his nose again. Let's see. All right, let's leave that be for a second. And I don't want to put a cream on because I'm going to sorry about that. Sorry you had to see that. Okay. Oh, that one broke. Okay. Use this one. I'm just playing right now. Okay. Now, well, no, wait. I'm gonna have to research how hands are done. Beep, 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 beep. I don't remember what noise it was. Me, 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 me. Something like that.
I'm just doing this real hurriedly. So, if I have to, I think I could do the eyes painted on, but I really want my little clay eyes to work out. We're just gonna leave them alone. I'll probably cover them in a coat of white paint, but they're totally closing in the middle. The hole in the middle is closing, so I'll try and open that back up. Ooh, it makes a flirty sound when it flirts when I stick this in there. Okay. All right. So let's get this stuff taken off, shall we? I think my friend who does the haunt every year wants me to help him. I was really going to retire, officially retire from that. Not because I don't love it, because I do, but just because I'm getting a little too old for hanging out in the woods in the middle of the night doing that. You know, it's neat, it's really cool, it's the best thing ever. It's hard work. Anyone who thinks that working at a haunt isn't hard work, go take your ass to a haunt and get a job at one. Especially a haunt like that. There is no, you know, it's rough terrain. It's, you know, sign in waivers so you can't sue if you fall down or something. You know, people every year someone tries to sue. Like, you signed a waiver saying I realize it's rough terrain. You know, my ass can fall down. And it's, and you know, it's Florida, so there's mosquitoes, and it's, although the mosquitoes weren't too bad last year, but yeah, but there still are, there's mosquitoes, it's hot, it's sweaty, it's miserable, it's, this isn't really a complaint of mine, but I know some people have this complaint. You don't get paid until you're completely done with the event. So the haunt goes, let's say, for 6 weeks. I don't think his haunt lasts 6 weeks, but say a haunt goes on for 6 weeks. You don't get paid for it until the end of the haunt. And that's standard. That's pretty standard. So I've seen people complain about that online and stuff. That's how it is. That's how working a haunt is. Maybe not the really super huge haunts like 13th floor. I'm not sure how they do it. But for the most part, that's pretty standard for a haunt. What else? just, there's a lot of absent-mindedness and stuff, but that may just be my personal situation. But you're dealing with a whole bunch of different people working at the haunt, and like every year that there's at least one person that's gotta go. And last year there was, in this haunt, there was, several different haunts to go through. There was like the opening trail, then the second trail, like the redneck trail, and then there was a clown trail. But there was also part of the trail, when you got to it, you were given like these little, the jelly guns, and they were targets, and you could shoot at them. You're not supposed to shoot at people, but you're supposed to wear safety goggles and shoot the targets, right? And they would say, "Oh, it doesn't hurt. It stung," and there was just some issues with the guns. Not a lot, but the issue was with someone that worked there. She, one of the rules of working a haunt, and I should go over the rules one day. I think I'll talk to the rules of running a haunt, and I don't want to give secrets away. Hey, if you work at a haunt, this is how you should behave. But one of his rules is don't steal someone else's scare. Stay in your area. So my husband had his area of the haunt, and so this woman who was supposed to be working in the meth lab, there was a meth lab. That was the scary part of it, because it's Jacksonville. Sorry, that was kind of an inside joke about, for Jacksonvillians, but this woman came walking by, and she goes, "I'm going up there and getting some of those jelly guns to shoot at the guys that shoot at the people that come through our tent." And I went, "No, you can't do that. They're only for the, I'm just gonna get a couple of them." You just told me no, bitch. So I went to try and catch her and tell her don't do it, because Greg's gonna find out and you're gonna be done here. Because he's the sweetest guy in the world, but don't do anything stupid. Like, you can't. I said you can't shoot those at people. You have to wear safety goggles. People who are around you have to wear safety goggles. It's a safety issue, and you can't do it. And she was like, "Oh, it's just to scare them." I'm aware. That's why we're all here. So she went to walk to try and get them, and then she came walking back, and she got them. She got two of them, and she was like kneeling down behind a bush right by my husband's scare zone, and kept trying to scare people, which totally ruined it for Eric. These are his scares. You're ruining. You understand that? You're ruining his scares. And so that pissed me off right there. And then she went and got the guns anyway. And she was like a 50-something-year-old woman. She should know better than do that. So I was trying to find Greg, because I didn't have a walkie-talkie. I couldn't find anybody with a walkie-talkie. And I'm like, look, one of the meth heads, because that's what we called them, because they worked in the meth lab. And one of the meth heads got through the tent. Not to be a tattletale, but he's my friend, and this could have developed into a very serious situation for him. And also not to be a Karen, but again, this could have developed into a very serious situation for him, and I didn't want his whole haunt career ended because of one stupid bitch. And so I found his father-in-law, and I said, "Look, I can't find Greg, but this is what's going on." He's like, "Okay." So he went and he found them and let him know, and then he came and found me, and I'm like, "Yeah, they're in there with it." And he said, "I can hear it." So he could hear it go, because you can hear these guns. So he went and got them from them, and then came back through Eric's haunt zone, because I was hanging out with Eric, and we were kind of working as a team. And he went up to Eric, and he took two of the guns. They were back there with two of them, and she wasn't back. And I think she was made to leave right then and there, and didn't come back. And I was really hoping I would get sent to the meth lab to work, because it was filled with fog and stuff. Really fun. Those fog environments are great, because you can get under it, and they can't see you at all. But anyway, that's how that went. But I'm gonna go try to wash the rest of this orange off my nose, and then I gotta run up to the store. So I'm gonna get off of here, but thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to everyone later. Bye. All 2 of you.